Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Courtside Conversations. You guys know this is our podcast where we talk about the NBA. That's basically it. You know, obviously we had like opening week, I guess. A few teams that played like multiple games already, so we can get a little bit of an idea. So I guess these are early predictions into this new NBA season. So far this season, early like just thoughts. So far the NBA has looked really good, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's just seeing everybody come back. A lot of people are looking the same, but there have been a few, surprises, small surprises.
what are the biggest surprises? Nah, honestly, bro, the Nuggets have looked so good. I know that's not like a surprise, but I just feel like
I mean, it's not a surprise. It's one of those things that we over the summer were like, oh, they lost Bruce Brown. Ooh, honestly, I really thought it was just us wanting them to be worse.
Nah, for sure.
Because obviously we're Lakers fans, so we were looking for any reason to believe that they're not gonna beat us again. But what's the matter? This in a video that we made a long time ago is that when you have Jokic in your team, he's the type of guy that can make players that are not that good better. And when your team is so united and you've been having those same players for so long, you just kind of figure out. Mike Malone's a good coach though.
I feel like their depth is damn near better this year, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Where are you putting that off?
Bro, because I saw them yesterday against the Thunder, and it was just like different people pulling up. Like, bro, Payne Watson had a career high. Christian Brown played really good. Reggie Jackson had like 8 assists coming off the bench, stuff like that. So it's like we just kept coming in, and like I'll see it. And the Thunder are a good team. I think that was their first loss. The Thunder have looked really good, and then you just see like these people just like spank them. Like no matter who was on the court, spanking them. And the thing about them is like if someone has a out shooting night, like Michael Porter Jr. for example against the Lakers or KCP the second game, it doesn't matter because they're so cohesive. They're still so good, and the way that they operate is like incredible.
Yeah, so that's right now the best team in the NBA, like no question.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Yeah.
It sucks, bro. Good for them, I guess. But it's like that really just goes to show you how important cohesiveness is.
Yeah, like
and I feel like people don't talk about it. Yeah, definitely.
Having the same players on your team for a while, you don't really see it that much.
No, you don't see
Teams
that.
are switching up every other day.
Yo, it's funny because like, for example, a team that has done that and people aren't really talking about it is the Suns. The Suns are a completely different team.
Yeah, like completely.
Like they only have Devin Booker. Obviously, KD got there last year, but KD's like the only person that's been there. But D Booker's like the only person that's been there for like a minute. So I don't know. They might struggle with that. We haven't even seen Beal and Booker yet.
No, we haven't. But moving on to the Suns, we can talk about them too. They have looked pretty good. Like their
depth has looked really good.
They almost beat the Lakers without Booker and Beal, and then they beat the Jazz, which the Jazz not that bad of a team. They beat the Clippers literally like 2 days before. So yeah, shout out to Eric Gordon. It's looking good. Obviously, it's just the whole team.
The whole team, not really
working out well.
Yeah, it's just. It's just something that you feared that would happen. Like their depth would look good. I feel like that was like the only question. And I think in preseason, you and I, we noticed it because we talked about it, and we were like, "Holy shit! Like, if this is real, then it might be wraps for the league."
I do want to say though, a lot of people automatically assume that when you put in Book and Beal, the team's gonna get way better.
Yeah.
But obviously they're gonna be better. But you gotta remember that when you put in 2 players like that, the whole dynamic of the way they're playing is gonna change.
We talked about that. We talked about that a
lot. They're gonna be better, but I don't want people to start going crazy and be like, oh, they're gonna be the best team in the NBA for sure.
So for example, like when we talk about when they lost to the Lakers, a lot of people were saying, "Wow, that's without Beal and Boogie," and they only lost by like 4 or 5, whatever. But it's like one of those things, like, bro, KD went crazy in the third quarter. Is KD really doing that? You know what I'm saying? Because like for example, if Bradley Beal's having an off game, he's not gonna stop taking shots. But like let's say Eric Gordon is having a bad game, he will. He'll give it to KD, and we've seen that before, and we'll get mad because for example. The thing that we always bring up is the finals.
The classic example.
It's the classic example. People are always like, oh my gosh. If the Heat had Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo, they would have beat the Lakers by far. And it's like, absolutely not, because at that point in time, Goran Dragic was the leading scorer for that Miami Heat team. And it took damn near like one of the greatest finals performers of all time and Jimmy Butler to even be close. You think Jimmy Butler's really going to do that? It's like, I don't think so. So it's like one of those things like, just because you have a lot of great players, KD probably would not be playing this good if he was there. We saw him play kind of bad the first game when D Book was playing great. So because the great players always need to take shots. So that's just one thing that we gotta like always remember. It's like they're gonna look better with Beal and Booker, but that doesn't mean that they're like 100% the best team.
You know? Yeah, I mean they could be. But we gotta wait and see. And then let's talk about Luka. Luka had A classic Luka performance against the Nets. Impressive, just hitting crazy shots.
Yeah.
One thing that I'll say about him is that when he has a game like that, it sticks out more than like the other games. Like, for example, Zach LaVine dropped 50, but it was like a super.
I don't even want to talk about Zach LaVine's 50. We'll talk about it later. It's just it was one of the most like
whatever.
bro.
50.
I saw him drop 50 and I was like, all right. Like I promise you guys, he dropped a career high. I'm talking about like the most points that man has ever scored in his entire life.
That's a good score too.
I promise you, like nobody cared.
But then Luka dropped it. Everybody was like, because it's impressive. Because it's like timely shots. It's shots to win the game. I mean, whatever. He had a freaking one-handed floater against, I don't know what it was, whatever, somebody on him. But and Ben Simmons is a good defender. He was just cooking him.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the Mavericks are 2-0. But like we're just talking a little bit before starting, this doesn't mean that they're a great team. They beat the Spurs and they beat the Nets. Two fat, like middle of the pike, damn near like bad teams.
Yeah, and I feel like with that too, all the games have been close, and it's taken like some crazy
and Kyrie
shots
has to
from
look
Luka.
amazing.
Kyrie's looked better, and it's taking some shots from Luka to like, actually beat them. So that's why I'm not like, OMG, they're 2-0. Like that to me, that doesn't really matter right now because to me, they haven't looked that good. Shout out to Derek Lively. I think Derek Lively. It's taken one game for that man to start. That's how you know he's playing good.
Facts. And I do want to say though that shout out to them because even if the games are not like the hardest difficulty, you still gotta win them because these are games that you have to win if you want to make it to the playoffs. And last year, they lost a lot of games,
especially at the end of the year.
So yeah, whatever. But they're doing what they're supposed to do. We're not complaining.
And like what you were saying, Kyrie is gonna look better.
Yeah, exactly. Today they're playing Memphis, and even though Memphis is 0-3, so that we're gonna talk about right now.
Yeah.
Tonight's gonna be a game that if they win it again, I'm gonna be like, okay, I gotta give them respect because I know Memphis is gonna.
I don't think Memphis is even that bad. I just think they've gotten in like a hard schedule. I think they faced bad teams. I don't even think like
hard teams.
Yeah. Because when we pulled up to the season, we weren't like, oh, Memphis is done. I was a little bit like, wow, when they lost Steven Adams. Oh. No, the Steven Adams one was crazy.
Yeah, I get
and right now, I think like for games like this, they do need Tyus Jones, but obviously like in the offseason, they weren't like, all right, we need the Tyus Jones for 25 games and then we'll trade him. Like that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he was outplaying a backup point guard role, and a lot of the times, obviously you don't want to do that for the rest of your life. So I'm not mad that he got traded.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, hopefully they don't put themselves. I mean, I don't care, but hopefully they don't put themselves in that big of a hole for when Yamarai comes back. Yeah. Because they're gonna be struggling. They could even be in the plan if things don't go well for them.
I was thinking like maybe like a player that I could trade for is Robert Williams. I told you about that. I feel like that might be super.
Who would
solid.
they trade though?
I'm just Brandon Clark.
They say he injured.
So.
Then what would they do? What the Blazers do?
Oh, they just him and Picks.
I gotta be like
doing it. Brandon Clark's not ass. Like, when he comes back, whatever. I don't think that, bro. The thing is that they were trying to lose too. So not having Brandon Clark, that's not gonna bother them at all.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, that'll be great for them. So, I mean, another team that's playing like dick is the Rockets.
The Rockets.
They really, they really picked up all those players for no reason, which is something that we're feared. Like,
yeah, I mean, we talked about it. I think they just did the rebuild too early. Like honestly, like instead of giving the ball to like Amon Thompson and stuff, you have Fred VanVleet just taking up a bunch of shots. I mean, Jalen Green's looked a bit better, but it's like one of those things like you literally have Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet taking like a bunch of shots
just for no reason.
Just for no reason. Just like you're inhibiting these people's growth. Cam Whitmore, who looked great in summer league and preseason, he really doesn't get minutes like that because of a Dylan Brooks, stuff like that. Yeah. It's like, what are you even doing?
Sengun's looking great.
Yeah, Sengun's
that's the best player on that team at this point, no question.
Yeah, I guess.
I would say. Ime Udoka, I forgot that he was the coach for that team. I couldn't even lie. I just forgot. Honestly, I think they should have just kept everybody, brought in Ime Udoka. Udoka tries to change the coach, and
dude,
from there.
I feel like, I think the Fred VanVleet one was a mistake. I think if you would have brought even like a Dylan Brooks, just
is fine, whatever.
Like a vet for the locker room, something like that would have been better than actually. I don't know. It feels to me like they're trying to win games, but they're just bad.
Yeah, it's just not good enough.
And I think, Jalen Green might just not be that good of a basketball player.
Jalen Green?
Yeah.
I mean, in the sense of what you would expect of him.
Yeah.
He's not a bad player.
Dude, bro, can you see him? How many All-Star games do you see him even making right now, bro?
Like, if I maybe
like one, dude.
Like a quick 2 or 3.
What, is he like a 6-man?
Nah, I don't know. Jalen Green has been like a weird player to gauge. He is still super young. We gotta give him
I get that, but I don't know. I feel like other players in this draft class have like looked better than him. Even like, bro, the Kate Cunningham missed an entire year and he looks better than him. You know what I'm saying? So
But Cunningham's just better.
Yeah. Now who else is in that draft class, bro? Chet missed. Chet was in the draft class. No, I'm tripping. Am I tripping?
No, you're too.
Nah,
It's been a few years. I
who
forgot
was,
who.
Oh, Evan Mobley. I think it was Evan Mobley, right?
Oh,
yeah, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes. Like them two look better than him. Like just a lot of players in that draft class look better.
Oh, Jalen Green's just who he is. What that is?
That's what I'm saying. Might just be like bad, dude. Anyways, next we gotta talk a little bit about a bust, a potential bust. Scoot Henderson.
Nah, I mean we're kidding. Obviously, it's super early to the season.
Dude, a lot of people are calling him a bust.
No,
it's crazy
bro,
how people be overreacting like that.
Johnny Arnett, shout out to him. He dropped a video talking about some of the best players of all time who have had bad starts to their career.
They included scorers.
Nah, he was just saying, bro, let's relax, cause bro, it really is too early. And somebody that I do have to get on his case though is dominating DeAndre Ayton, obviously 8 points. But
this is stupid,
bro. Like, what do you, I was actually excited for him to get on a team that he's gonna get the chance, but he hasn't done anything, bro. I guess
it's true what Draymond said. He was a bust. Up until I think he needed this dumbass Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul. I guess it does make people better. I mean, he does obviously, but yeah.
I'm looking at this draft class. I'm gonna tell you guys everybody that's better than stupid ass Jalen Green.
Joshua Primo,
Cade, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Josh Giddey for sure. Franz.
Sengun.
Yeah, Sengun. Who else?
That's funny.
And it's like Trey Murphy. I mean, true. Trey Murphy's been a while.
Nah, I wouldn't say Trey Murphy's better now.
Yeah, bro.
No, bro. I don't know.
I think everybody would say he is. Bro, this dude Jalen Green is not a good basketball. Bro, let's look at his stats. People are super low on this dude, bro. Alright, let's look at it.
Bro, but why are you glazing people's opinion, bro? You gotta build your.
Bro, it's my own opinion. I've seen this dude straight up, bro. The thing is that the role that Jalen Green has, he's not good at it. Trey Murphy dominates his role. He's the best shooter in that team.
Okay, you're looking at it like that. Yes.
Bro, but put Jalen Green in that role. He's not succeeding. You put Jalen Green in the role that Trey Murphy's in, he's not succeeding.
But that's not who he is.
Okay, I think if you put Trey Murphy in the role that Jalen Green is right now, he's doing better than Jalen Green.
I mean, bro, whatever. I'm not a Jalen Green fan.
Nah, you're a Jalen Green hater, straight up.
No, you're a hater.
Nah, I am. I've never really liked him. He's pulled up super coggy. So let's look at this dude's stats from last year. All right, is this bad podcast?
Looking at this year, bro.
You want to look at this year?
Yeah, of course.
We
gotta say it out loud.
Okay. 40% field goal, 20% from three. That's home run. What does that mean? Bro, that's why I don't like using stupid ass ESPN. Bro, can ESPN stop, bro? Like, my goodness. Wait.
No, whatever, but I don't think we gotta talk about this guy.
Nah, we don't, but whatever. This is like damn near like, I just want to see because hold up.
Bro,
keep talking. Keep talking about somebody else.
Stats.
That's what I did. Keep talking about somebody else.
Okay, let's talk about Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard had a great debut against the Sixers, like a special, like a storybook debut.
Facts.
And it was great. It was great to see, especially because he was against the Sixers, and it was actually a very good game.
All right. Jalen Green is averaging 18 points per game. Solid. 40% and 25 from three.
I bro, getting some more time.
Okay. Wow. Like last year he played 76 games. Shout out to him. Last year he averaged 41. Let's round it up to 42.
From the field.
From the field. And from three, I like 34. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes. It was 22 points per game.
Solid. Okay. Let's continue.
Okay, like I was saying, then Lillard last game. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch it, but I saw he played like booty.
Who did he play against?
The Hawks.
Oh, I watched a little bit of it. Nah, I guess he was just not feeling it. It just wasn't his night.
I mean, the Hawks needed that one, so I guess go for them. But wow, you don't really see Lillard play that badly.
Nah, I feel like he'd be having those games. You know, he'd be having those games once in a while. Like,
right, that was bad.
You remember against the? Nah, but I think with him, it's like he's gonna have like a fat bounce back for like a month. He's gonna drop 60, 50, 70.
The thing about Lillard, he's like he's such like a guy that relies on shots just going in. So if he's just missing, that's it. Like he's kind of cool.
Wait, I know that he be driving and stuff sometimes, but I mean whatever. I guess they have a good paint defense. The Hawks, so whatever. I guess he just wasn't. I guess he was just missing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel bad for the Heat because he goes against him today.
Yeah, that's a quick crazy. Like 60. What you feeling? Like, quick 80.
I think I got 30 plus. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna start Kevin be like, oh.
I don't think you think he can drop like a 60 piece this year.
I think he can. I think Giannis will let him. I don't think.
Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you, Giannis is a fall. Like,
yeah, that team hasn't looked bad though.
I mean, they only played 2 games, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so tough for me to like even talk about these people. What are we gonna talk about? Like, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Whatever. Let's do what's next?
No, you're tweaking right now.
I'm tweaking. I'm tired right now, guys. All right. Next is what is up with load management? Like, talk to me a little bit about load management. What's going on with these stars? Like, just resting.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I saw Butler arrested against the Timberwolves, and I get it. I understand it from a team perspective, but it's just a bit upsetting because you should have like a whole summer of people saying like, "Oh, this is not gonna happen anymore." Adam Silver was expressing that so hard. But we already seen Booker miss games, Beal miss games, and I'm not saying that they're not actually injured.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler should have just like.
Nah, Jimmy Butler's just resting.
Yeah,
and,
straight up.
And a rumor, not a rumor, a report came out yesterday. Oh, that Embiid was gonna play in the home opener for rest. I'm like, wow, bro. Like, is that, are you serious?
Dude, I couldn't believe that. When I heard that, I was like, wow.
Bro,
especially after seeing the Jimmy Butler thing, I was like, wow. My thing with that is like, I think, and I told you this, is it like I'm genuinely curious, guys. Is it because they made like this dumbass rule that it's like, if you start, if you have played this amount of minutes and stuff, you're allowed to like rest and stuff. Bro, if it's that, then bro, Adam Silver like sold the bag.
Yeah, dude. In my opinion, I think what players should do is kind of like what they did with LeBron in the first game, just play less minutes.
Yeah.
Cause
unless you're actually injured, bro.
Yeah, if you're actually injured, alright, that's fine. But even if it's a minor injury, but you gotta be injured. Dude. Like resting is a bit wild, bro.
We're resting,
dude. Like, I saw this thing that's kind of funny. I don't know if he has done on purpose. Jimmy Butler has rested 4 games in a row against the Timberwolves.
You think he's done it on purpose? He might be doing it.
He might be.
You know, guys, he's a fat troller.
Yeah.
Okay, next. We saw Harden pull up yesterday to the Sixers. He was just chilling on the bench. I'm not sure how I feel about that situation. What do you
I don't know, bro. The craziest report that came out in the last week is, he tried to get on the plane. We were like, no, you're not getting on it.
That's so stupid, bro.
Like, team security stopped him. Are you serious?
To me, that is so stupid. To me, it's like, that's damn near racist, bro. I'm like, what? Bro, I couldn't believe it. It's because they wanted him to get like.
They wanted him to practice, but when the report first came out, it just seemed like.
Bro, but even the practice, bro, stop. Like, this dude can practice there pre-game. They're like, oh no, because they gotta like check his like heart rate and stuff like that.
Nah, doing too much.
Doing too much.
Nah, I really think it's just being.
I think they're just being petty.
Pettiness from both sides. I mean, Harden kind of deserves that because he's been super petty against them. But no, I actually wanted to bring this up because I was watching a video on the way here, and bro, low key, if you really start thinking about it, every single Harden situation that he has wanted out of, he had like a good point. Okay, like the Rockets were just becoming worse.
Dude, I don't think Harden. I understand that, but for me, it's like one of those things. Like, finish what you're saying.
Okay, the Rockets. It was just about time. The team was getting worse. Then he goes to the Nets, and he's like, you know what? Let's go. I'm on a super team. Kyrie's not playing. KD's injured. And he's by himself, and I'm like, he's like,
dude, I remember in the beginning of the season, and the year that he left, like right before he got traded, like when he got traded for Ben Simmons that season, bro. There were games that I saw him. And the player like Kessler Edwards and stuff like that.
Nah,
I'll see that. And I'm like, wow, bro. James Harden really pulled up to this piece of shit. Like, bro, the thing is that team was worse than the Houston team that he was playing with. John Wall, like the more discussions, Christian Wood.
And then KD got injured. They won like a 11-game losing streak.
Dude, and it was just straight Harden there, bro. And I would watch that. And I'm like, wait, I must be like dreaming or something. 11-game losing.
Yeah, and then obviously, bro, the year after, KD and Kyrie leave. So obviously there was something weird in that organization.
Yeah, he said that.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then now with the Sixers, if it's true that Daryl Morey actually set up light to him, then damn, like I can't get too mad. Obviously the thing with him is how it's been the way he does it. He does kind of push it. Yeah. But I don't like the.
I think this year he's done it the best. I don't like him publicly calling Daryl Morey a lot.
Yeah, that was a bit wild.
That was wild. That was unprofessional. But I think like him pulling up and reporting to practice like straight up, that's fine. But him pulling up and straight up saying that, yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't like about how he handled it this time. My thing is like, bro, my thing with Harden, I just feel like he gives up on a situation way too fast, way too early. Like I think he's just like once he sees things going south, he's like, all right, that's it. Like for example, with the KD thing. He did not wait for that to get better, that situation to get better. And then with the Rockets thing, I'm not mad at him for that.
No, whatever.
I'm not mad at him for that.
That was the most I got.
That was the most alright one. Especially because...
got mad when he asked for it.
No, exactly. And especially because, yeah, people just got mad that he didn't show up to training camp, this, and that. And I think with that one, to me, that one was a bit different because it's like Daryl Morey had left. Obviously, he had a big relationship with Daryl Morey. And I just didn't see how that team was going to get better. You know what I'm saying? It looked like they were going in a different direction, and I just feel like they couldn't keep
it's kind of crazy how teams became like bad. I don't know. Like,
yeah, and it's because, I mean, everybody left at that point.
Yeah.
But, like, I think what really messed them up, too, was also, like, trading Capella away. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they sacrificed so much for Westbrook.
Yeah, exactly. I think the year that I think that was going to be, I think what happened with that year, I think they knew that that whole thing was going to, like, run its cycle at that point. And, like, what was the coach? I forgot his name. 7 seconds or less. Oh, my goodness.
Not Mike D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni. I think with Mike D'Antoni, I think he knew that was his last year. Daryl Morey knew that was probably going to be his last year. So they were like, all right, let's just do something that's just, like, Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni, they were like, all right, this is just us. Bless you, thank you. And they were just like, all right, like, now let's just go for it. We got Westbrook. I don't even want Westbrook, but now we got him, so we just got to go for it. Let's trade Capella. Let's run Robert Covington, PJ Tucker at center. They started throwing some random stuff in there. And obviously that didn't work. And I think the year after, they just didn't have pieces like that.
Yeah.
They just didn't. They just had nothing to do. But I know that they still wanted to stay competitive because Tillman Fertitta, their owner or whatever, he wanted them to be good. So then you saw them making retarded moves
like Marcus, Christian Wood, John Wall.
Dude, and then when they traded Harden, bro, instead of keeping Karis LeVert and Jared Allen, they traded for Victor Oladipo. Like, what the hell?
Nah, that was a weird, like...
Victor Oladipo?
Like, Jared Allen didn't even go to that team.
No, he didn't. He went to the Cavaliers. And then Jared Allen, too. This dude dipped to Indiana.
Who?
Karis LeVert.
Oh, Karis LeVert, yeah.
I'm tripping. Like, it's like one of those things, like, bro, that whole situation was messed up, so I'm not mad at Harden for that one. But I think with the Nets one, I think he could have waited a bit. I think obviously he was frustrated. I think that one, the Nets organization handled that really bad, and I think the Nets organization at that point was just bad.
They were tweaking, man.
They were tweaking like multiple different.
The whole Kyrie thing, that was one of the messiest things we have seen in recent memory. And then KD, I think kind of handled that bad too, and then in the sense that he didn't want to like pick a side.
That team didn't have a leader, and I think at that point KD needed to be a leader. But the thing is, I know he didn't want to get in his friend's way, obviously.
Yeah, but I think LeBron would have handled that better. No glazing.
No glazing. All right, we talked a lot about that. Let's move on to a guy that I really want to highlight, and I guess a team in general, the Detroit Pistons.
Jalen Duren.
But more specifically, Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren, being serious.
Okay.
They're almost 3-0, but that must be the Heat in the first.
They're almost 3-0. They've had great wins. Kate Cunningham has played great. 2 games. He didn't play that good in the middle one, but whatever. But Jalen Duren, bro. Double on
19 years
75. Bro, we're talking about a guy that's averaging 15 and 15 damn near. He's leading the NBA in rebounding. It's like a damn near a 20 and 20 type.
Nah, it's crazy.
Bro,
wow.
No lie. He's damn near. Right now he's an all-star.
Yeah, right now.
He's an all-star. And it's like, it's so impressive, man. Him and Kate Cunningham, they work so well together. And I think Monty Williams is giving them like, I think Monty Williams has built a really nice rotation.
Shout out to Monty Williams.
Because at first I was like, wow, it's so interesting that they're going for Killian Hayes and stuff. They're starting Killian Hayes instead of Jalen Knight. But I think they're doing like a defensive first. Bro, and someone else, bro, I got to highlight Asar Thompson. 5 blocks?
Nah, it's crazy.
What? We're talking about a guard, dude. Like, and I think they have like a nice balance of like defense. They have a little bit of offense. Obviously, like, you know, Kate Cunningham can shoot it. Isaiah Stewart, he's been playing super solid. They're big. They're very like gritty. And then you have the shooters off the bench. Ali Burke's randomly been balling to start the season. They have just Joe Harris coming out. The Jalen Duren being kind of like that in that 6-man role. So I just think they look really fun, man. No line. I've watched all their games. Like, shut up on some no BS.
I mean, bro, honestly, I'm just happy. I'm happy that they're good because we kind of hyped them up a little bit, saying like, oh, this might be the year. And I remember when Kate Cunningham first came to the NBA, it was kind of like a debate between you and one of our friends. Oh, Kate Cunningham was against Jalen Green, which is gonna be better? And Kate Cunningham obviously winning that super hard
right now, sir.
So yeah, but shout out to our team. Hopefully, again, sneak into the playoffs. That'll be good. That'll be good just for them. Detroit being good again. I like the players. Kate Cunningham is a like good player. Jalen Duren has kind of come out of nowhere. I know you played good last year, but people didn't expect him to be that good last year either. So.
And that'd be good for Monty Williams too, man. I feel like he got prematurely fired. I think mostly the biggest reason why he got fired, obviously our friend Jason will disagree, but I think because he thinks that, well, whatever, let me finish my point, I'll tell you that. But I just think that with Monty Williams, I think like his biggest thing was he just was bumping heads with Aiden. But it's like Aiden ended up getting traded too. And I feel like in the summer, they always kind of knew that. They're always like, well, Aiden's probably going to get traded.
Yeah.
I think they went in with that.
Fran Bogo's not a bad player though.
No, he's not. But I feel like with Monty Williams, I think KD and Booger loved him, bro. They loved him, bro. Like the big reason why KD wanted to go there was because of Monty Williams. No lie.
I know he's a likable guy on that NBA. When people like begging to get him when he got fired.
Yeah, dude. He has that. Well, I think Pop beat him now, but he had the biggest the highest contract ever for a coach, and it was a super long contract, a lot of money, and he's just building a nice little culture there. But obviously, look, there was other reasons too. His rotations weren't that good. His timeouts were bad. What else would Jason complain about?
I forgot. But I mean, what I would say is that last year the Suns didn't have the many players to rotate in the first place. After they got KD.
Exactly.
So. But what I mean, everything ended up working out. He's nice in a good situation, and Frank Vogel's doing pretty good with them. So, yeah. So, now is the Pistons. Shout out to Pistons.
I'm gonna talk about them already. Let's talk a little bit about how the Bulls got to blow this up. First game of the season. They had a players only meeting.
And they barely won a game against the Raptors. The party should have won.
Yeah, it was on some Alex Cruz. Shout out to Alex Cruz. Should I talk about that real quick? Right now, the defensive player of the year. No lie, bro. It's crazy. I'm watching this dude. It's like, and it's funny because he's known to be a defender now, so he's getting away with a lot of fouls. You know, like when people know that you're a good defender. Like you watch his game. It's funny. The announcers. I was watching the game against Toronto. They're like, "Oh my gosh, can he stop fouling, please?" The Toronto announcers were just tripping. They're like, "Please." It is like it's funny because like. But he's playing super good, bro. He's impacting the game like crazy. And he's playing like upper position and stuff like that. He's playing like, a lot of like power forward and stuff right now, which is that team is just tripping, bro. Something else, Patrick Williams, bro. He wanted a $200 million contract. Did you know this? That's why he didn't get a rookie extension.
I heard that somewhere.
Bro, you're playing like ass, bro. You're averaging 3 and 3. Like, bro, you're ass, bro. You're trash right now, dog.
That guy's been a fat disappointment.
The thing is that we were shocked when they were like, wow, 4th overall, Patrick Williams. He was not slated there at all. So,
I mean, I don't know anything about rookies, but I saw a lot of people be shocked.
Yeah, we were like, even I was like, wow, and I barely know about that. So, but then you see Zach LaVine dropping 51, bro, and to like lose to the Pistons. Like, yeah, the Pistons might be good this year, but
that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing, bro. And I'm honestly like speechless. Like, I don't know what to say about that team. It's like the same BS, and now they have a huge mess in their hands right now because. I just want to see if DeMar's gonna get extended or not, and if not, you just gotta trade. You honestly forget that. You gotta trade everybody.
You gotta trade everybody regardless. But if you extend DeMar, you're not doing anything.
Bro, I think you gotta trade DeMar now, while his value's still a little bit high because DeMar has like 2 years left in this level, maybe 1 year left. So you gotta trade DeMar now. Vucevic, I promise you, you're not getting anything for Vucevic.
Nah, Vucevic at this point,
you're getting damn near a second round pick.
I don't want him, bro. Anywhere.
Nobody wants him, bro.
Or the Lakers.
Nobody wants Vucevic. LaVine.
People want him.
People want LaVine, but his contract, you guys already know. People be tripping with his contract right now. So we got to figure something out with that. But I'm shocked. I'm damn near speechless.
And then, bro, that's one Drake Caruso too. Don't leave him on that booty team by himself.
Drake Caruso, you know. A lot of Bucks fans are like, that'll be great for the Bucks.
My goodness.
Holy crap, dog. Holy crap, perfect.
So he's pretty much getting you hard then.
Nah, but next let's talk a little bit about the Raptors, man.
The Raptors are another team that they're kind of in the same situation.
What's the record, you know?
I actually don't know. Check it out real quick. My bad, guys. We gotta make sure that we're not telling you guys wrong. Oh, go back. It's right there. Go there again.
Yeah.
1 and 2. And what about the Raptors? They have like the same record as the Bulls.
I mean, look, we're not gonna talk too much about the Raptors because we basically talked about it before. It's just weird that they pulled up with like damn near like a win now team.
That same team.
I will say Scottie Barnes has played better. So shout out to him. Yeah, thank God. Thank goodness. We are happy that he's playing a little bit better. There's not much to say. It's just team doesn't not make sense right now. But it's funny. I feel like a lot of people on that team really like their coach.
Who is it now?
It's oh my gosh, Darko something.
Is that a random? Like anyone?
Yeah. But he's a random. He's
dude, like, something kind of funny. Dude, this people like hate Nick Nurse or something, bro.
Yeah,
they were. Brown was like, I saw him over there, and I guess I was happy to see him.
They were talking mad shit.
Like, wow.
Dude, I remember like Gary Trent was like, finally I have a coach that I actually communicate with. So
oh my goodness.
Like, well, you know Nick Nurse had like a burner? Did you see this?
Nah,
and he was talking mad shit about Gary Trent and Malachi Flynn. It's like, bro, chill out. And he's getting the NBA's investigating him.
Oh my god!
Because he's just shitting
I was not expect that from him, bro. I thought he was a chill guy, but I guess not. I guess this guy had beef with the whole team.
Anyways, next, I gotta talk a little bit about the Golden State Warriors, man.
The Warriors are looking pretty solid. I like that finally Chris Paul came on the bench yesterday.
Yes, first time in his career.
After DeMar Green came back. So I mean, I'm guessing that this is the plan all along. They was waiting for DeMar Green to make a return.
Yeah.
And but they almost beat the Suns in the first game, and they actually won the other two. They beat the Kings, which is a very good team. That's a good win. Curry dropped 41. And yeah, I mean, the Warriors at the end of the day, they're still the Warriors.
There's another team just very similar to the Nuggets, and there's a reason why we can't count them out. It's what we're talking about with the Nuggets. It's the cohesiveness. You know, for example, I'll give you a quick example. The Lakers, yesterday, down the stretch, it was very difficult for them to execute. Why? Because the team wasn't connected. A lot of these new pieces are new. They're straight up. Like, you got Gabe Vincent.
A lot of new pieces are new.
You got Gabe Vincent and Torian Prince that you're basically closing now with. Those players are new. Even D'Lo, which is there since the trade deadline. It's not like he's like a new. He's not been there for years. But then you see that with the Warriors, they were down to like 20. And they came back. They had a crazy win, and that's just because they know each other. They know where the ball needs to go.
Yeah.
And you guys know that offense is like this, like that. They're just clicking on every level. Chris Paul had a great game. He dropped 30 in that game.
Wow.
And he's been passing the ball great, man. He's limiting down his turnover. Limiting down. I'm sorry, Chris Paul. The greatest non-turnover guy ever. So
he's not getting turnovers.
He's not getting turnovers. He's passing the ball incredible. And the team looks good, man. The team looks better than I thought. Kuminga and Moody have played good. They fit into the roles. Bless you. Gary Payne II had a great game last time, man. Impacted the game. You guys know him with his defense presence off the bench. He impacted this last Rockets game. I haven't tuned in. You know, there's obviously, look, something that we do want to talk about. And before, just so you guys kind of have an idea, we've done a really good job this year of watching a lot of games.
We try to keep up with everything. At least watch the highlights. Keep up with the scores.
We're watching damn near like 3-4 games a night, straight up. We're trying our best. Obviously, we have not been able to check out every team.
Yeah, of course. We have jobs. We have stuff to do.
A team like, obviously that's why we got to make this a job. But a team, for example, that we have not been able to check out.
The Pelicans.
That's a good. That should have been where I went with it. Yeah. I was gonna say the Magic. I have not checked out any Magic game. We'll check one.
We're gonna watch them against the Lakers.
Yeah.
It's funny because usually, like in the past few years, when I was just keeping up my favorite teams, I'll get a look at a team when they played against the Heat or the Lakers or the Heat or LeBron. That's when I'll be like, oh, okay, look. But like when it was like a marquee matchup.
But I think this year we've done a really good job of just watching different stuff.
We've been doing better. I feel like we're more like in tune with everything that's going on.
Definitely.
Right now. Yeah, but like I was saying, the Pelicans 2-0, Son is there. But I don't want to get too excited because they started last season just like this.
Brandon Ingram and him look really good together so far. Both of them have played really, really good. I'm just happy for both of them. We finally get a look at that team completely. Thought they were going to start off a bit worse, but they haven't. They played really, really good. And we're seeing them actually finally play like Kara Lewis, Dyson Daniels and stuff, just pieces off the bench that we have. They've been on that team for years. We just haven't been able to.
Kara Lewis has been there for a minute. Kara Lewis
been there. Bro, Kara Lewis been there since Lonzo, dog.
That's crazy.
Like, this dude has not been playing. But just not much to say. We're happy that they're playing this good.
Let's see. Let's just hope that it's
let's hope they stay healthy, guys.
And then we gotta talk about our good friend Julius Randle. That when we talked about him in the top 50, because he was, I don't think he was top 25.
Maybe.
Whatever.
He was a top 10 power forward.
Yeah, we said that we put this graphic on the screen of his stats from the last few seasons. He plays bad, he plays good, he plays bad, and it's looking like we're in the bad season because he has started the year of horrible.
So far, 3 bad games in a row.
And that sucks because I follow this account called Make the Knicks Great Again. He's a super funny account. And he's saying that Randle has cost him like some games, bro. He has.
One thing I do want to give them credit for, which we have to include here. Talk a little bit about the Celtics, but whatever. Later. One thing that we do have to include is when I was shocked that they kept up with the Celtics as well as they did, and the Heat too, low key. He did, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. The Celtics haven't blown anybody up. Obviously, the Knicks and the
Celtics
Heat
have only played 2 games.
Okay. Yeah, obviously the Knicks and the Heat aren't some crazy team, but still, but I think they did a really good job keeping up with them. But man, it's also like the free throw shooting. Randle's just missing a bunch of free throws.
Nah, it's just tweaking.
It's just a lot of
it's like everything. He's just playing bad overall, and that sucks, bro. The Knicks have a pretty good all-around team. Jalen Brunson there. I hope that Cat or Embiid become available. Maybe Cat, and they can trade. They can.
Do you think Cat will play power forward
for the Knicks?
Yeah,
maybe.
And just put Mitchell Robinson there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, better than Randle.
I think you know who he might be a good fit with. Isaiah Hartenstein. They damn near close every game with him because he's a good shooter. He can shoot free throws and great offensive rebounder.
Yeah, so super solid player.
Yeah, super low key.
Yeah, I mean, I won the Knicks
too. Like, she's good at everything.
I want the Knicks to start getting better because I feel like they're right at the door of like, Randall, bro. I'm not sure how Barry has played this year. I'm not gonna mention him.
Yeah, thanks.
But damn, bro, Randall needs to step it up, but he gotta leave, bro. Because at this point, even I'm not a Knicks fan, but he frustrates me.
I think what we always say, man, is just his game is so.
It's hard to be good with
It's
the way
hard.
he plays.
Yeah, the way he takes so many hard shots. He kind of like it's like damn near plays like Kobe. But like, bro, it's like, what are you doing, the dog? Like,
that's what I'll never forget that game against the Heat last year. Like, he dropped like 50 points against us, and he made that dumb game winner. I was like,
it's like one of those things. Like, bro, if he's cooking, he's cooking. But if he's not, bro, he looks horrible. And I don't know what his role is as an NBA player in the sense that I really want to know how Julius Randle impacts winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, what role would it be best for him to impact winning?
I mean, he's a good rebounder.
Yeah, but I feel like Tom Thibodeau isn't hard enough on him.
Tom Thibodeau himself?
I think a lot of people have said that. They're like, bro, Tom Thibodeau makes everybody play defense than Randle.
That's
you saw that Reggie Bullock clip saying that a few years ago.
Because Tom Thibodeau, he's known for that. So why Randle?
Yeah, but I feel like he wasn't like that with D Rose either. I just think I think
Randle, he picks favorites.
I think so. I think people have known that about him. But I think with him, he's just got to figure it out. I think it's like this dude is in year 10 right now.
This is who he is at this point.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So I mean, like you said, we can't talk about the Celtics, and even the Heat a little bit. I do have a few things to say. Celtics 2-0. We haven't seen them too much. Porzingis looked fire in the first game against
sensation.
And then Derek White looked amazing against the Heat.
Scary. You have 5 players that can go for 20. They have never 30. I think you have 4 players that can go for 20, and then obviously Derek White just ran. Yeah, 5 players that can go for 30 damn near.
Bro, I wanna give a shout out to Derek White. I feel like somebody that has gone under the radar, and people have not given him the respect that he deserves.
He's been great ever since he's been in the Spurs, man.
Yeah, I remember with the Spurs, people were really high on him because he's that good.
Nah, he's really, really good. Like,
and him being that good is what made the Celtics say we don't need Marcus Smart because Derek White is better.
I think he's just better, and I feel like if we saying that out loud, people are like, "Oh, you're stupid as hell. You don't know anything."
No, Marcus Smart is a bit overrated.
I think for one, facts. Marcus Smart is damn near overrated, and 2, I think Derek White. I think he's one of those players, kind of like, I guess like I always relate everything back to the Lakers, but I guess a little bit like Austin Reeves. Players that are good at everything, they just impact winning so much, man. That's just like a player that impacts like
lead, bro.
Come on, bro. For second team all defense. Talking about a player that is a great defender. He's a great passer. He came in as a point guard. He can drive it. He can drive it. And he had a game winner just driving it in. He can shoot the 3 ball. He can shoot the 3 ball. And he's just good at everything. And that's just a player that you just want on your team. And we saw how good he was with the chase down blocks. Even though to me, they look like fouls, bro. Bro. Yeah. I saw that live and I was like,
I'll go on.
I was like, wow. These I cannot believe that happened. If it wasn't a foul, I'm like, bro, Jimmy, how you let that? Just do better, bro. You want to talk about the Heat?
Yeah, with the Heat, okay. I like the fact that here on Bam, I kind of had this like, oh, there's our team type of mentality to start the season. Butler hasn't really Butler has played whatever.
Played 2 games, right?
Yeah, Butler has only played 2 games. And
1 game. Right? How many games?
He played again. Okay, they played 3 games, and then they played again. Butler played against the Pistons, and he played against
you're
the
right.
Celtics. Yeah.
And then the Pistons.
Yeah.
And then
well, he hasn't had a good game yet. But you know he'd be doing that in the regular season.
Yeah.
But man, I'm looking at this team, and I'm looking at the players that are playing. I'm like, damn, bro, they just do not have that many people. It's what we knew about them. Like Drew Smith, where did he come from?
I cannot believe that.
That's why Heat fans already complain about him, bro. Because where did he come from, bro?
He was there last year, right?
I don't remember him. Maybe he was.
He was like Gabe Vincent in 2020.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he gets better along the way, but
it's like one of those things like Drew Smith.
Wait, and then you see a Celtics. Like,
Drew Smith? Are you serious, bro?
Nah, bro, I was looking at the Celtics players and the Heat players on them, bro. Obviously, the Celtics are gonna win. I mean, the Heat kept it close because
Drew Smith, bro. The thing is that he looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Drew Smith, but you gotta. At the end of the day, you're playing Drew Smith. You're playing Jimmy Boston, who's still a rookie. Whatever. He's not horrible, but he's still a rookie.
Yeah. Jovic down there a rookie too.
Who?
Jovic.
Yeah, but you had Jovic starting against the Timberwolves the other day.
Starting at power forward.
Yeah, like. Well, let's look at that lineup against the.
Bro, it was a quick Hyman started too.
So I was
be tripping with the.
Bro, where are we, bro?
Nah, have you guys ever pulled up to the NBA app? Like, and
We
they
compared
just...
them as last time, bro.
Wait, let me see. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Have you guys ever pulled up to... I'm going to keep saying it. Have you guys ever pulled up to the NBA app and it just takes you to 2012? Like, what's up with that, bro?
Last time it was like 2016. This game, right? Yeah. All
right, let's take a look at this lineup.
Okay. So you have Jimmy Vasquez, a rookie. He didn't even play bad, but still a rookie. Jovic, damn near a rookie too. Kyle Lowry playing like ass, but that being your
Nah, this is his worst game. I think he's...
Nah, he didn't play good against the Pistons out there, bro.
I think he played good against the Suns.
Maybe, bro, but
that's like one of those things like, bro, Kyle Lowry is really, really old, bro. I think Kyle Lowry's like 39, 38 at least.
He's like Chris Paul's age has not age as good. Look at him.
He's 37, bro.
I look. This our stats right here. Yeah, he played good against the Pistons. He took one shot.
It's like PJ Tucker at us.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Off the bench, you have Duncan Robinson, Drew Smith, Jamal Cain, Thomas Bryant,
Jamal Cain too, like.
Bro, they're that's garbage time. I was about to say what? Okay, Jamal Cain, Drew Smith, two players like are G Leaguers. Like,
yeah, straight up, straight. Like I'm talking about, they were on the G League team last year.
And then, like I said, two rookies down here that they were playing. So it's like, you're just not gonna win like that. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
You got Tyler taking 100 shots, had 22 points on 23 shots. Good job, buddy. It's like, how do you win like this, bro? And I know they say they got deeper, but I don't think so.
But who's?
But like Max Strus is like an NBA player, bro.
Bro, he's a straight up NBA player. He's playing
Gavis is playing really good defense. That's about it.
That's all I gotta
say. Really good defense.
Yeah, we're gonna get to Gabe Benson.
Yeah, we're gonna have like.
You know what? I think that's it. I think it's time. Is there anything else to talk about?
Let's check. We got something else right here.
Oh, the Pacers up.
The Pacers look good. Okay, next. So, do you want to talk about that? I mean, they have like 9 people that are really good.
Yeah, but Tyrese is becoming like one of the best players in the NBA. Straight up, like the leader of that team and like making it work. Like he's the best player on the team by a lot. There's no other players that can be the best player on your team like that and like get wins. So
let me check if this is still recording.
Nah, be great.
Quick podcasting. Nah, this is not getting edited. This is not getting edited out. Sorry, this is not. Just keep it real.
Nah, just give it a minute, bro. At this point, if you're still watching 40 minutes in, then damn, bro. Like,
nah, it's getting good. I think it's good. I think it's funny because it shows our personality. Talk to me about the Lakers.
Oh my goodness. So Lakers are 1-2, and wow, that game yesterday felt like a game from the first half of the season last year. Frustrating. We make it to overtime and then we lose. That's
a perfect way to say it. It felt like a game from the beginning of last season. How does that even make sense, buddy? We're shooting 25% from 3 in the season. Talking about a team that everybody can shoot threes.
Everybody, bro. Everybody in that team.
Damn near Jackson Hayes was shooting threes.
But I got frustrated in overtime because, bro, like D'Lo and Turner Prince took like 4 threes combined. They all missed, and we're talking about 40% shooters.
Yeah, straight up.
Like,
they both shot 40% last year.
It's like, wow, bro. And I mean, there's so many things to say about the team right now. Their rotations are tripping.
Yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Okay, let's start with the Suns game.
Yeah. What are the Nuggets? We already talked about this.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the Nuggets. Okay, with the Suns, I feel like one of the main things, and this applies to both games, is the energy that we're coming out with. I feel like we have this mentality that we're better than what we are, and I think we're just coming out slow, like we're barely trying. Like against the Nuggets too, and it's like one of those things, like, bro. You haven't done a thing. You haven't done a thing. You guys need to pull up. This is why I preach playing preseason. Preseason is important, man. Teams that are like Chi-Town OG from TikTok, he was naming a bunch of NBA champions, like the Raptors 7-0 in preseason, stuff like that. Like, bro, preseason matters, bro. This is where you build your habits. This is a new team, bro. Like Darvin. How have you not figured out? You know why you haven't figured out your rotations? Because half the team didn't play for half the preseason. Like, that's like one of the biggest things, bro. You have not been able to figure out your rotations for that reason. And it's like, bro, you see people in Lakers Nation, no BS. They figured out a better rotation than in like 1 second. Bro, it's not, to me, for example, like a big thing. And we just got to talk about it. Bro, like, why didn't Max Christie play last game? That's a Max Christie ass game.
Not even like 1 second has played.
I texted you. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the Max Christie game. He's gonna play in this game because he has to. He just makes so much sense because, okay, you don't want to play him against KD. You don't want him to go to KD. That makes sense. Yeah. All right, but
even the Nuggets, sure.
Even the Nuggets, whatever, sure. But bro, we're talking about a guy that he's literally known as being a good defender and a great 3-point shooter. Bro, Cam Reddish is known as being ass. No, like just Just keep it real, bro. Like that. This is the difference between this guy and that guy. Like, bro, are we being dead ass right now? Like, why hasn't Max Tracy like gotten any minutes,
Like,
bro?
touch the floor, bro.
Bro, I think he touched it against the Nuggets.
They did?
Yeah, I think
They'd be like, oh, whatever. Like.
nah, but look, it's like one of those things. Like, he could have helped because look, he could have guarded any of these chasers, any of Kevin Herter, Malik Monk, any of those people, bro. Bro, no lie, and I think you remember last year, this man guarded Bradley Beal down the stretch and held him to like 1 or 2 points, or 0 or 2 points, something like that. Bro, I remember I was like, oh my gosh, why do we have a rookie on Bradley Beal? Bro, he did a great job on him. Yeah. And ever since then, I think in that game, that's when I started loving Max Christie and really respecting him. Bro, it's like, I think it's just one of those things, and this is something that you hate about the NBA. It kind of like with Patrick Beverley last year. You promise a guy a specific role or something, and then that ruins the way that you play basketball. That ruins the way you play. You promising Patrick Beverley a starting role last year. Bro, how many times did that cost you? How many times did promising Patrick Beverley minutes cost you? Bro, Patrick Beverley's playing like 5 minutes per game now. This is what he is now. This is what he's been the last 2 years. Patrick Beverley's not that good. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, why are you begging players to come to the Lakers? People should want to come to the Lakers. That's what everybody has always said.
Okay, and and it's like, I'm glad that Cam Reddish barely touched the floor. And it's like, to me, it's like, bro, the way that Cam Reddish plays, it just does not make sense to the team. That's just one thing that I just gotta mention. What else? You just give me something else.
Okay. Something real quick about you were saying is that why are you willing to give Jackson Hayes, for example, like run, but not Max Christie? That's kind of the same thing to me.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think there was a point. The Jackson Hayes one frustrated me against the Suns, and it frustrated me in the beginning of this game. Bro, you're playing Jackson Hayes for 5 minutes. Like, no BS. I think last game he played 7 minutes. You're playing this, and the other game against the Suns, 5 minutes. Why are you running him for no reason? Like, do you just want to see what he looks like? That's so stupid. There was a point that he was really impacting.
Yeah, of course. I remember he had this one play. He blocked De'Aaron Fox.
I was telling you.
Fast break.
To me, Jackson Hayes should be our backup 5, and I think what's his?
Christian
Wood should just be our power forward. Like, when you want to go big and play the double bigs, I think Christian Wood should be our power forward.
That's worked out great.
ADM
Wood had
every minute that they played together. Great.
Amazing. And but to me, if I would damn near want to start them, but I'm not gonna take it that far. I should do. I
think to do that, you either gotta sit down Torian Prince or between Austin and D'Lo.
Yeah, I get it. But
let me ask you a question. We'll talk about Rui now.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about Rui. Rui has had a very weird start to the season.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't really make sense.
We could blame him a little bit, but I think a lot of blame is not on him, bro. I think he's pulling up, not getting that many minutes. Yesterday, he finally looked good. He made like 3 back-to-back shots, and everybody was like, wow, let's go. Rui's here.
This is the Rui that we know.
And then he gets benched. And it's like, wow. Okay, and then you just don't see him again for us again. You just feel stupid because you had a guy who was finally playing like himself. He was finally taking the shots that we've been begging him to take in the first 2 games, the mirror shots. And he was even making threes. And you said it not for Gibbons. Because what Terrence Prince coming back, and I get it. That's a player that is super good.
He was playing really good, and he was playing really good.
Yeah, he was playing good. He missed a shot at the end that was important. But that happens to anybody. But bro, just go big. Just put Terrence Prince as shooting guard, and then keep in Rui. Give Vincent. We're not hating on him as much as other people. A lot of people are already saying that he sucks. Oh, why do we pick him up? Oh, we should have kept Dennis Schroeder, which is another thing that we're gonna talk about. The Lakers could not have gotten Dennis Schroeder, bro. He's starting in Toronto for more money
and for more money. Yeah, exactly.
I know, whatever. He was just a better option for him.
In Toronto, he was offered a starting job and more money. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna take?
Why would he take the Lakers? And get Vincent, whatever. Like, he wanted to come to Lakers. He's not a bad player. But
bro, and his defense has actually been really good.
Yeah,
especially against the Suns. He really did completely shut down Eric Gordon. Like, straight up. This game, whatever. I mean, this game, the Aaron Fox was incredible.
Really
wow,
good. Shout out to him.
Really good. No, he's really impressed me, man. This year and last year. But the question that I was gonna ask you, and just give it to me straight, bro. Especially defensively, because offensively too. Does D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves work?
Yeah. They were talking about the Lakers Nation, and I was really thinking about it. I was thinking about it, because I haven't seen them like both play good at the same time.
Yeah.
Like D'Lo towards the end of the game, so he started getting going recently.
Bro, I remember like I texted you during in the fourth quarter. I was like, bro, how many shots did D'Lo taking? Like one. I felt like this dude hadn't even taken shots. And I felt like this game, whatever, Austin Reeves started getting going and stuff. I respect Darvin Ham. He took out Austin Reeves. Whatever, I respect that because taking out Austin Reeves, he's our third best. He is our third best player. So taking him out was like wow.
Well, you had to, bro. It was getting bad.
Bro, it was playing horrible.
Nah, the worst game in his career. Well, we're not gonna like more react and be like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Whatever. He's gonna be fine. If there's somebody that I trust,
he's gonna drop 30 today.
Yeah, especially if LeBron doesn't play. I go see him having a big bounce.
Yeah, trust me, he's dropping like 30 today.
But yeah, about that D'Lo and Austin Reeves thing is weird, man. It's weird because they really do feel like the same player, the same player, like the same role. Talked about it. The same role. Two playmakers that are not like elite playmakers, but they can play make enough.
I think we've talked about it even before this game. We've sat down. I think maybe it was against the Suns. I believe we. It's funny. We had like a 1 hour long discussion just on the phone after the Suns win, excuse me, and we were just like, bro, it's like you're playing the same player twice. Like you literally have two of the same player. And I think a lot of problems are going to get resolved when Jared Vanderbilt comes back because I think he's going to solve a lot of defensive issues and a lot of the rebounding. That's another thing, bro. Our rebounding is ass, which doesn't even make sense. Cause
it's funny because I think we out-rebounded the Kings yesterday.
I think it was down the stretch that was really bad. But it's, obviously, you're playing Gabe Vincent and Taurean Prince and stuff. It's like, and LeBron, bro, your best rebounders were LeBron and AD and stuff like that. It's like, I think Rui could have helped with that. Obviously, Christian Wood could have helped with that. Look, one thing that I'm not gonna like get mad at is the shots like not falling. It sucks, but I think it's just one of those things like you'll get it. When we saw it in preseason, we saw just how good they looked when their shots were falling in preseason. They were making like 43s, and that.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like that's crazy. And I came into the season being like, all right, we're gonna be great this year offense.
Yeah, I was gonna say that in overtime, we're executing good. We're getting wide open shots. We're getting good shots. We're just missing them. Yeah. So. And
that's like one of those things like you can't even get mad. It's like what we were saying. The cohesiveness. It's like a lot of these people haven't been together for that long. They don't really know what the right thing is, but they really do have to figure out these rotations. You cannot be losing these games early. If we lose tonight, it's gonna look really bad for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like I damn near rather them lose tonight and won yesterday, for example. Just because you need to win in the West, bro. The West is tough. We're seeing it. You need to start winning in the West. You know?
Yeah, and I want to talk about the stars, Anthony Davis and LeBron. And that's what I want to say about Anthony Davis. Let's relax a little bit. He played bad against the Nuggets. We get it. But, bro, we're just seeing that at first take. Once again, they're talking about him like negative.
Yeah, I got mad at it. Shannon Sharp talking shit. But it's like, bro, what the hell did AD do wrong?
AD yesterday dominated the least, for 100%, the least blame person yesterday.
Nothing. He didn't do a thing wrong.
He played great. And then towards the end, people stopped giving him the ball.
What are you going to do about that? That's got to be on Darvin Ham, bro. And, we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but Frank Vogel, for example. A lot of people got mad at Frank Vogel. Bro, Frank Vogel, one thing that he does, he keeps it simple. No matter what, I remember in 2020, in that season, no matter what, AD had to touch the ball in offense. He had to. And that's how you got to act this season, bro. Bro, AD has to touch the ball every time, bro. There was a point. Keep in mind, De'Aaron Fox had 5 fouls, and AD had him in the paint. Why did AD not get the ball? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I do have to blame LeBron a little bit.
We do.
Because, look, LeBron is the first one to be like, AD, I want to be the number one, this and that. But towards the end, LeBron was like, my ball. I'm doing everything. And I get it, whatever. He's LeBron, and he did make some close shots. But at the same time, like, he holds the ball for 10 seconds, and then he takes a bad shot. He takes a bad shot, or he gives it to somebody in the corner, or whatever. A lot of times they're open. But why you're not, you LeBron that wants to include AD so much, why you're not looking for him? Yeah. Like, whatever, forget. That's one of those moments that you're like, forget what Donald Ham is saying, me and AD. And we saw it again, a lot against the Suns. They get now we want pick and roll with AD.
That's what you got to do, man. That's like damn near the most unstoppable thing that you could do. Is just the pick and roll with LeBron and AD. Are you serious, bro? These people want a championship. Straight up doing that. It's like one of the things that you just got to do. And one thing that I wanted to ask you, what do you think about getting James Harden?
Okay, so getting James Harden, it looks good on paper, but I think that I just can't trust him. I can't trust him on this team, especially Well, we're just talking about effort. They come out flat.
Yeah.
He I can't trust him to get that effort. I can't trust him to not get upset if he's not getting the ball sometimes. Fit wise, him and AD could look great, especially if we're talking about wanting LeBron to be able to actually play less minutes. He will help with that a lot. But I think that'll mess with the chemistry, bro, because you have to trade it on AD over probably Rui too,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be like, oh, Rui's gonna get upset about it probably, and then it's gonna be like weird because right now you do have a good like group of players together, a lot of players that like each other, and I just gotta I want this team to be the one that wins.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm down with this team to stay the same for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe it'll be like a small move later on. But bro, I really do believe in this team. We're saying a lot of negative things, but if you ask me, oh, do Styles chance to eventually win the championship? I'll say yes.
Yeah. Nah, look, with the James Harden, I'll just touch on it real quick. I think if James Harden was prepared to be like, for example, if one game he was playing bad and Darvin Ham took him out, if James Harden would have been like, all right, I feel it, then all right, bet. Then bring James Harden over because I do think his fit with AD would be great, but we just don't know if he can do that. You know what I'm saying? And right now, yeah, it's just tough. I think it's the beginning of the season. I think things are gonna get better. Things are gonna start falling into place. We just haven't seen it yet, and it's just tough to be optimistic when we just haven't seen it yet. But it's like one of those things you just have to be optimistic. You just have to believe in your team, and just trust in them. You know, we gotta pick up these wins. The next game is against the Magic tonight.
We gotta win that, bro.
I think we will win now. And honestly, the next game is against the Clippers, but I think we got that.
Yeah,
I think
we're
so.
gonna beat them too.
I think so. I
mean,
do.
the Clippers. I know it's still a good team, but I don't really see them as like, oh, I'm scared of them anymore.
No, and I think finally, we're just gonna beat them. I think we're gonna be like, we haven't beaten them in a minute. Let's just beat them. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just because we need the wins.
Straight up.
I mean, the Kings scare me more on the. It's funny because the Nuggets, the Nuggets and Kings are two of the teams that scare me the most. Oh, we might lose them.
Yeah,
I was making a lot of jokes yesterday about the Kings all being easy, but me being honest right now,
we're talking about a team in the Kings that even when they were ass and we were the champions, they damn near always beat us.
Yeah.
The Kings are a team that
you just have those teams. You have those teams that beat you. And then the Nuggets, whatever. Now they're the
Nuggets. It used to be that we used to be the Nuggets like cake, but yeah, now I guess the Nuggets.
Yeah, now it's mental.
Yeah. The team that always beats us is the Clippers, but I feel like this time I'm not really that scared. I think we're gonna beat them. But
yeah, it's gonna pretty much do it.
Yep.
We've been talking for like an hour, but it's been fun. We
enjoyed
doing this a lot. Right now, the way we want to take YouTube in is making sure that we do videos that we enjoy. I think that we got a bit too wrapped up into, I guess the most views.
Yeah, we got the most money. At the end of the day, we gotta. Yeah, I guess we can talk about this for a little bit. At the end of the day, we just gotta be happy with what we're doing because at the end of the day, the point is to make this feel like it's not a job. Make this feel like make this.
Yeah, because then like, why are we doing this? There have been times.
At that point, go to work.
Yeah. Because, brother, obviously, I know it's not gonna be easy. We're not gonna sit up here talking to a mic for like 1 hour and expect to get like a salary. But we want to keep doing it. We want to find the right balance of like videos that take a long time to make with these videos that it's just us talking. But whatever, one thing that we're not gonna do, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep uploading. We're gonna keep finding new things to do.
My thing is that I genuinely like our videos. Like I really like what we said.
Yeah, I think this video. What do you guys let us know? Obviously, we're not gonna glaze yourselves, but I thought this was fun.
Yeah, it was.
And I hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know if you do. Give it a like. Make sure to subscribe. It helps us keep motivated. It helps us keep pushing. And I wanted to do this more.
Yeah, we're a new channel basically. I mean, we've been doing this for like a year, but
yeah, we're still a new channel.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like it up. Let us know your thoughts on I guess the first few games of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. And peace out.
Peace out.